The top mattress and bedding secrets every host should know.
After you watch this video, go ahead into the comments below and let us know. Are you team duvet cover or are you team triple sheet? Hi, I'm Sarah Karakayan.
And I'm Annette Grant. And together we are
Thanks for visiting.
We've been hosting for well over a decade, welcomed tens of thousands of guests, and earned thousands of 5-star reviews.
Our portfolio continues to bring in over 1.5 million year over year, and supported not only by the industry's leading brands, but also some of the biggest media outlets.
And we're here to help you with your furnished rental. Secret number 1, hospitality grade mattresses. It's already hard enough to find a mattress that's affordable, but you need to find one that's gonna cater to each and every guest's night's sleep.
We got the firm sleepers, we got the soft sleepers,
We got the side sleepers, the stomach sleepers.
Also, mattress companies are getting wild with how much they cost these days. And I can tell you that we use these mattresses and guests talk about them in our reviews over and over again.
We specifically love the Helix Hospitality mattress. This mattress shows up again and again and again in our reviews. So if you don't want to take it from us, you can take it from guests that have spent so many nights in our beds. One thing that we love about this too, these mattresses, they're shipped in a box. It's not like you're, going to a mattress store, having to like heave-ho, put it on a truck, have it delivered, have 2 or 3 people bring it into your property. It's condensed in a small box. You just have to open it up and let it sit.
Once you join Host GPO, because you totally should, and I mean that, like we are on their website at least once a week because you can reorder stuff through them. But when you're setting up a new property and you look at these hospitality grade mattresses, we can't share the pricing with you, but when you see the difference between what you pay if you're a regular consumer and what you pay when you're a Host GPO member and when you're a host, it kind of blows your mind how much we pay as consumers for fancy packaging and buying, through all those layers of people involved in selling it to you. When you can buy it direct and get those deals that Host GPO has gotten for us because we're part of a group purchasing organization, it blows your mind that you can get this incredible mattress that gets people so excited after they wake up the next morning, they have to write a review about it, and you get it at the prices that'll just blow your mind. That in itself will be well worth the investment in becoming a Host GPO member.
Sarah just mentioned Host GPO. You might be thinking, what in the world is Host GPO? But it is. It's a group purchasing organization for us hosts, by host. Fun story actually about mattresses, about Host GPO. The actual founder CEO of Host GPO was a host just like me and you, and he was needing to buy mattresses and like a lot of mattresses. And it was just like mind-boggling to him that he would go into a local mattress store, try to get a discount. They were like, no way, Jose. And they didn't, it was like, no, this is the retail price. And he was buying multiple mattresses. And it just really like irked him. And not only that, a lot of times they didn't have everything he needed in stock. So he was, he had to get a U-Haul to go from like mattress store to mattress store to mattress store. Because the other part about ordering from them is you had to get on the mattress store's schedule for delivery. And so now with Host GPO, using the discounts inside when you're a member, you can order mattresses delivered to your home, so affordably priced. You're getting the actual group purchasing power, which is super powerful. And the specific mattress that we're talking about is the most ordered mattress by Host GPO members, and there are thousands of them.
Secret number 2, standard textile.
This is a not so secret because I guarantee you go to any major hotel chain and you look at your sheet tags or you look at the tags in your towel, and they are going to say that brand, let's say Hilton, by standard textile, Marriott, by standard textile. They are supplying the largest hotel chains in the world.
And they are accessible to us as short-term rental hosts if you're a member of Host GPO. If you want to become a member of Host GPO, just go ahead and check the link below. Tell them thanks for visiting sent you and you're a shoo-in. But here's the cool thing with standard textile. So first of all, and this is like a TFE pro tip, I'm just gonna like go off the trail here a little bit, is that you're gonna need to reorder bedding. I'm just telling you now, and towels, okay?
It's the cost of doing business, so don't get all mad if you have to like buy a new towel or not when
when you have to replenish. And once you do that, you can actually go into Host GPO, see what you ordered last time, and with a click of a button, literally reorder. So first of all, that's your first tip. But second tip is when you order through Standard Textile, they come washed with Tide, ready to literally place on the bed or put in your storage. So you don't have to wash them like you should when you're buying them on other retail sites, other websites and stores. You can use them right away.
And here's the deal. It's like buy nice or buy twice. If
Ayo.
you're buying stuff on Amazon, the sheets and towels from IKEA, you are just going to be buying them again and again.
Used to do that. I don't want to play like I've always known about this.
And they were so wrinkly and they were so bad.
So wrinkly, so bad. They get so thin after a time and in weird spots. So if you're feeling my pain here, and I know it, it's like, I actually need to probably do this math. Like it might still be a little bit cheaper to get the really cheap stuff on Amazon. But like Annette said, like these days, you gotta have quality stuff in our short-term rentals to get those great reviews, to really remain active in your short-term rental marketplace in your city. Another cool thing with Standard Textile is they color code all of their tags. So if you are a home that has twins and queens and fulls and kings, or even just king and a queen, sometimes can be hard, or a queen and a full, it can be hard to see.
And you know what Sarah's talking about. After a couple of washes, you can't even see what that print is anymore. And so you're like, is this a king or a queen? And then it just spends time and it's actually nerve-wracking.
And the tags and the thread are color-coded. So no matter how many times you wash these things, you're always gonna know this is a king, this is a queen. It just makes folding them, organizing them, and when you pull them out and you go to put them on those beds, you're gonna know that you got the right size in your hand. So it's just made for hosts like us. It's made for hospitality.
One of our most asked questions from new hosts is, how many sets of sheets? How many sets of towels? Like it's this never ending, and then, well, how many do I need for the length of the stay? The math is done for you inside Host GPO. So again, you're gonna go in and type, I have 2 bathrooms or 4 bathrooms. Let them know how many guests you have. Same with the beds. They're gonna make sure that you are properly stocked with not only what you need for that guest, but the backup for your backup.
Secret number 3, duvet or don't vey. Controversial, I will admit that. But you're on the Thanks for Visiting YouTube channel, so we're gonna give you what we do and what we believe in. And you might read this if you get other short-term rental content from other short-term rental content creators. They might talk about something called triple sheeting. And I want you to always see this X with my hands when you see that word, those words, triple sheeting. What that means is they're trying to use with inventory, 3 sheets that you don't have to have a fitted sheet and a flat sheet
and a duvet
and a duvet cover. That's triple sheeting. And so they'll use a flat sheet to wrap the mattress, which I'm not 1,000% against that. As long as the sheet is big enough to truly encase your mattress, I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is them taking a sheet to cover the duvet insert and then another sheet that goes on top of the duvet just to avoid the extra 3 minutes it takes to put a duvet cover over their duvet. Here's why I hate it.
Kind of gross.
Because when I'm in the middle of the night, I'm like thrashing about and kicking my legs
Wait,
or
you
whatever.
just don't sleep like this?
I don't sleep like a vampire. I get active. And eventually, the sheets end up removing themselves from the duvet.
And if it happened to you, it happened to that person that slept with no clothes on the night before. It slept with the guests that were what the night before.
Getting busy.
Maybe the dog that got in the bed.
And I can guarantee you,
it goes on and on and on.
The duvet insert isn't getting washed between, especially in short-term rentals. I used to work in hotels. It doesn't happen in hotels either. Even though they have washing machines that are big enough to handle the insert, they're not getting washed between each and every guest stay.
So the secret here is
duvet cover.
Buy duvet covers, but get the duvet covers that make it easier for your team to put them on each and every stay. There are duvets out there that are short-term rental friendly, that are friendly for that constant change. We just think it's a better look. It's a more sanitary night's sleep. And it is a minimal more amount of work.
And I know there are triple sheeters out
Advocates.
there. Advocates. You can tell me in the comments below. I can take it. We can have a little duel in the comments below and hash it out there. But I just want to be able to make sure that the duvet cover is covering the duvet and then wash them every time. We take off our duvet covers every single stay, launder it, put a fresh one on. And going back to secret number 2, if you purchase through a hospitality company that makes linens for hospitality users like ourselves, those duvets are going to be made to make it easy to put them on so you're not like wrestling with the duvet. Now, you can be like some of our other community members who just say no to duvets and they get quilts. And the quilts that are easy to dry and quick to dry because they wash them every single time. I'm cool with that too.
And that does lead into secrets there of really knowing, your area, the temperature. We know a lot of places that use the quilts, it's extremely hot. And the thought of having like this duvet cover on it's hot. But like for us, we're in cooler temperatures and people want to get snuggled up. They want that warm
I like
duvet.
the way it looks too. Like your bed looks like a cloud. Like it's just really like, fluffy.
Secret number 4, limit your throw pillows.
You had a problem. I had a problem.
We had a problem. We had a little too many throw pillows, but had to scale back because number 1, we'll be honest, like during COVID especially, you really need to we removed all throw pillows during that time.
We had a set A and set B.
Yeah, exchange them, wash them, nothing. So they've kind of made a resurgence because they really are aesthetically pleasing. They add the pop to your photos. They look really nice when someone checks in, but you need to limit them because we're gonna tell you what happens every time. They just end up on the floor, especially in the bedroom. And you wanna make sure that these have washable covers also. This is something that you wanna make sure they're durable. We've had some throw pillow covers in the past that, if they have too much texture, they get matted, they get gross. So those are some secrets there. You wanna make sure that they're easy to wash, that they're gonna wash well, and you limit the usage of them.
TFB pro tip.
I'm gonna share, actually Sarah taught me this pro tip that we're teaching you. When you're buying your throw pillows and it says 10 by 10, don't actually get that size. You get the next size up because you really want it to fill out and be fluffy. And I did an experiment. I actually bought the size and Sarah was like, no. What are you doing, amateur? Get this, you want to size up. And the way that they looked when I put them side by side, she was right. You want to size up on those throw pillows. They just look puffy, fluffy, and comfy.
Let me just for anyone out there who maybe isn't a throw pillow connoisseur just yet. So let's say, for example, you have the pretty cover that you buy that's 18 by 18 inches. The insert that you need to often buy separately, they don't always come together. You want to buy the next size up, which is, depends, 20 by 20. That way, the inside is technically too big for the outside, but that's okay because it'll really fill out that pillow cover. Right? Makes sense? Yeah, it's good. Secret number 5, the lint roller. You might know that a lint roller is your best friend as you're making the bed. And actually, we were just doing inspector training and cleaner training, which is always good to reconnect with your team. If you hire someone to turn over your property, to reconnect with them on a quarterly basis and just say, hey, how can I make your life easier? How are you doing these things? Let's go over it together. It's really good to reconnect. But we were making beds together to make sure that everything looks uniform across all our properties. And as they were putting the fitted sheet on and then they were putting the flat sheet on, I was like, wait a minute, we have an agreement. Between each layer, we're lint rolling the bed because you know that if a guest finds a hair, or maybe you don't know yet, but if a guest finds one single hair on that bed as they're going in the sheets, it is lights out for your 5-star cleaning review. And these days, you cannot sacrifice that. So when you make the bed, lint roll each and every layer as you're putting it on. But here's a little secret is when you go into the property and turn it over after the guest checks out, we also lint roll the bed before we take it off and put it in the laundry. This also helps, especially if you're pet friendly, but just in general, this way you're not shaking it out in the bedroom. That's not great. And you don't want to let your washing machine collect all that stuff. So
it's really quick.
it's no time at all. So it does help us. We've noticed they're coming out cleaner when we do that. So a little tip for you from us to you.
Secret number 6, all white linens. Let's keep it simple. White sheets, white duvet, white towels.
But I want to show my personality in my space.
It's gonna have to be white. Again, this is something that we really can learn from those large hotel brands. When have you checked into a hotel and they've had patterned sheets and different colored quilts and duvets? It's white. You know it's clean. It's more about the feeling that the guest is having.
It feels transparent.
Yes, it feels very transparent because when you get those things that have patterns, things are dark colored, you're like, what are they trying to cover up here? And honestly, this is where you can save time for yourself, your cleaning team. It's very easy to see. This is all white. This is clean. There's no tears, stains. It doesn't need to be replaced. And guess what? When you're starting, if you were buying maybe things that have color to them or patterns, it's very hard to replace those. It's much easier to replace things that are white. And again, it's just that overall transparency, that feel for the guest that I've got nothing to hide. These are all bright, sparkly, white, and clean for you.
Secret number 7, protect your investments. By protect your investments, I mean invest in pillow protectors and mattress protectors. And on top of that, have a backup for these items. I've learned that over the years because sometimes stuff happens.
They do their job. They protect.
Yeah, and then you go to wash them, and depending on your operations, they may not be clean and dry and ready to put back on before you make the bed.
It takes time
for the next guest to check in. If you order your protection from Standard Textile through Host GPO, they already have in mind, like, we need to create these things that are really gonna protect the pillows and mattress that are easy to clean and easy to take off and on. For example, the mattress protector is so cool. Once you get it on, it's not like the ones that you buy on Amazon where you have to like squeeze it like over the mattress. It's so tight. You need 2 people to do it, or you're like doing like a gymnastics routine on top of the mattress.
This one's like a breeze. Just walk around and unzip and zip it up.
Yeah, it's got 2 pieces. I was like 2 pieces. 2 pieces to it. It has one that goes up like under the mattress. So there's a little bit there. You have to pick the mattress up and shimmy it under, and then put up all 4 corners around the mattress. And then the top just zips on. That's fun. But then if and when, I'll say when, your guest drinks red wine in bed and spills it and it actually gets through and stains the top of the mattress protector, all you gotta do is take it off, and the fabric that's there, Standard Textile knows what we need. You can throw it in the wash. It's quick to wash, quick to dry. The stain will come out, zip it back on, ready to go. But do have backups, because that has held us up sometimes with our turnovers, and then you have to make that decision, like, do I risk it and not have my pillow protected or my mattress protected between guests? Because this also protects from dust mites and bed bugs and all those other unmentionable things that we have to mention because we care about you.
And we hosts, like, they'll do the mattress protector and then forget the pillow protectors.
Yeah, don't do that.
But just like those duvets, like when you're laying on the pillow and maybe the pillowcase slides, and then all of a sudden you're on this like raw pillow where someone might have drooled, you're like, it's gross. So don't get the mattress and then skimp on the pillows. You got to make sure to get the pillow protector also. You also want to remember, when you're buying the mattress protectors, you don't want those plastic loud, people are turning in the middle of the night and they literally can hear the mattress protector.
And pillow protector
and pillow protector. You do not want to use those on your bed. I mean, your guest then will be thinking like, what are they trying to cover up here? So make sure that your protectors are also quiet. Just like it's a mistake to buy those noisy mattress and pillow protectors, you are gonna wanna make sure to check out our other video about 5 huge mistakes you do not wanna make as a host.
After this video, your beds are going to be chef's kiss perfect, and they are gonna help you earn that 5-star review. But these days, it takes a whole lot more than a pretty bed to earn you that 5-star review. So make sure you check our video all about 5 insider secrets to guarantee them. Okay, your bed's on point, but what about all the things in the bedroom to really wow the guest, and the bathroom, and the kitchen, and the living room? There is so much. Go check out in the show notes our link to our checklist, which we've been curating over the past 12 plus years, that'll get you everything you need to have in your short-term rental to wow your guests.
To keep up with all our hosting content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And with that,
I am Sarah Karakayan.
I'm Annette Grant, and together we are
Thanks for visiting. Talk to you next time.